Welcome, I'll be reviewing Star Trek Picard Season 2, Episode 6. Apologies for the voice, I've been under the weather. I love this particular style of storytelling where we start with the future and then go back and show how we got there. I think it's fun when TV shows and books do that. It's a really bold style and I like it. On a completely separate note, it looks like Paramount really doesn't want anyone talking about Star Trek. Not only have they now locked down reactions completely, they're doing everything they can to even block screenshots. I ended up taking a picture of the screen with my phone. Thanks, Paramount. You know, at this rate, my videos are going to end up looking like this. We are the Borg Queen. We're sexy and super evil.
I'm Agnes. I'm also sexy and only sometimes evil.
We should join forces and be evil together.
No! Get out of my head!
Resistance is futile.
No!
We are Agnes. So going forward on this channel, you're probably going to see a lot more commentary and way less footage shown in videos. If you're wondering why, now you know. Back to the episode. These two have incredible chemistry. Who knew that Borg Queen plus Agnes would work so well? I love her line, "We are not sharing, you are a house guest." Their reactions are really reminding me of Baltar though. I'm not objecting, I'm a huge Battlestar Galactica fan. I just keep forgetting that I'm actually watching Star Trek because my brain is like, this is Battlestar Galactica, isn't it? Speaking of which, Picard is kind of a skin job Cylon because he can clearly use human medical facilities. For the most part, he kind of blew up her equipment a bit. This is beginning to feel like an amazing Star Trek / BSG crossover fanfiction. At this point, I would not be surprised if Adama wandered into the room. And who is watching over you? Beautiful thought from Picard here. She's basically been alone for years doing her mission. His first reaction is concern for her well-being, and that is just so sweet. Okay, random thought here, but Picard chose a white wine, and I need to know what it was. Sauvignon Blanc? Oaked Chardonnay? Pinot Grigio? The people need to know. Chris getting this excited about real matches was so adorable. Just look at that smile. It's interesting seeing people's reactions to the past. He and Seven are positively giddy about it. Raffi and Agnes are super stressed out. And Picard is like, well, here we go again. Also, his point that the 21st century is intense is so true. If I was going to choose one word to describe our century, intense is a good one. What are you going to say to convince her? It's Picard! He always knows what to say. And then Adam as a distraction? Of course. Q knew that Picard would try to stop Renee and couldn't resist Adam showing up. Also, Agnes with her Shadows of the Night performance, so good. Although now the Borg Queen is in control, as the puppets showed us earlier. It was interesting that stress was what was keeping Agnes herself. And when she was happy, it was so unlike her usual self that the Queen took over. Oh my. Fear isn't a riddle. It means you're smart and understand the risks. Of course he was able to find the right thing to say. She's basically family. His way with words is such a gift. And he has the courage to match. The way he instantly put Renee's life above his own when the car came at them. What a great villain speech from Adam. The why matters. And the way he kept calling her his life's work instead of his daughter. That was an intriguing scene. I kind of wish it went on longer. And now, of course, she's digging into it because he was so suspect with his little monologue. And it looks like she really is just a project. Maybe some sort of cloning experiment or augmentation. Also, it was neat that he kept choosing Greek mythology names for the others, like Artemis, Persephone. Speaking of names, Neuro-optic interceptor. What a technobabble title, I love it. We have Borg Queen Agnes on the loose. Picard's brain is about to be hacked into by a potentially not friendly alien. And there's some sort of mysterious, dangerous experiment that Adam's doing, with just general mystery of what's going on with Q. So this brings up the question, why are we only getting one episode a week? We needed these all dropped at once so they could just be binged. This series was not designed for a one episode per week release schedule, I feel like. It's kind of like the old Victorian novels, how today we tend to read them as a novel, but back then they only released one chapter a week. Can you imagine trying to read the Palliser series one at a time? Ugh. Did we learn nothing from the Victorian period? Publish it at once.